G'day everyone, Rach here from Rara's Realm. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. Welcome to new subscribers and g'day to those returning. Missed you at Stitchy Group yesterday, Pauline. And yes, I was just realising as I was hitting go that really I need to stop wearing this t-shirt. It's one of my most comfortable t-shirts, but it really isn't for public consumption anymore. So it better not come on the video again. I am sharing my progress. My brain has not engaged yet. It's whip choosing day. I have 3 things to show you. No haul obviously because I haven't brought anything that isn't Disney. Let's just crack on. I won't waffle. I will try not to waffle. So last Monday was Quaker Street and I had a really good go on Sunday and I didn't do anything on Monday. So there's nothing to show you there. The next day, for the next 4 days, I only stitched 2 days on each of the 2 projects. I really struggled to get interest in... something went across the screen. It's still ticking over though. I really struggled to stitch during the week, but I did quite well at the weekend, as you'll see. So Tuesday, Wednesday's project is Santa's Village by Country Cottage Needleworks, and I am on part 4. And the last time you saw this, I had got the house completed. I've got the band done at the top, and I think, yeah, I had finished the house. So I'm at that point now in a chart. I was saying this to someone at Stitchy Group yesterday. Because there's a whole bank of snow and there's snowflakes in here, I tend to do a length of white and then a length of colour and then a length of white to break up all that white. So my plan on on Tuesday was to do some white so that on Wednesday I could do some colour. I didn't stitch on the Wednesday. So I got the snow done under the house, but I haven't brought it across. As you can see, it does come across here. So let me just do that. That doesn't really help. So I've got all of that done and it needs to come across here. Then I've got Mrs. Claus and a bowl of cookies, snowflakes and the vine. As you can see, so that will join up and move on. In fact, that's the start of this lot of vine. So... we will get there slowly and surely. Now my usual problem is where to shove everything. If you could see the mess in my room. Thursday, Friday's project was Nora Corbett's Pond Lily, and again I only stitched on one day. And I worked on her arms and legs. I did all of one colour. I haven't added any other colours in, but you can finally see the shape of her arm. Oh dear. Well, you could if I hold it properly. The shape of her arm and her folded legs underneath her now. So there's just some shading to add there. I had hoped to come across and make a start on the wings, but I just didn't stitch. So I've at least done some more. Not a huge amount more. Okay, let's fire that down there. My piles are getting further and further towards the door. And then my project for the weekend, which has been my, I guess you could call it a focus piece, because I started a sampler for Sampler September, and I started Sarah Casey Unwin by Chessie and Me, and I am up in this corner up here at the moment. So the last time you saw it, the border is done, that is done, can't tell in the picture, that's done, and some little bits around, and I had started the first couple of branches. And as I say, I actually did quite well compared to the other 2 projects. Let's just hold it in a way, just hold it like this. So I have got the leaves and the flowers on those 2 branches completed, and I have got a major chunk of the first colour of the basket completed. There's a couple more rows of this colour below the bottom, plus I haven't got the scroll on the other side, and then there's another colour to add in, and then that's the basket actually done. So I'm quite pleased with that, it's looking good. So this will now go into the normal rotation, so we will see it when we see it. Okay, I'll do that last. I've got a little bit of Disney, which I'll do at the end so that those that aren't interested can go. Right, so it's now whip choosing time. I still have out, and not including, mini quilt, fully finished and project bag. But I have a new project bag which I will show you in a minute. So I know I say this a lot, but if this is your first time watching this video, I do a low-tech version of the Tiny Decisions app, whereby I have a bunch of ping pong balls in a pillowcase, and I choose 7 and each project gets 2 days. So let's see what we get. First ball out is going to be number 8. Number 8 is a country sampler. That's the Plum Street. Okay. I have a little list so I know what the numbers mean. Next ball out is number 9, which is, oh, Sarah Casey Unwin. Okay. Okay. And that actually, because that is a big project, that can go back in. So I've got 5 or 6 big ass projects basically, and I give them up to 3 chances. The smaller things I only draw once. Okay, next ball out. Okay, the next ball out is the just cross stitch ornament. So I'm going to do one of 2 things. I'm going to see what the rest of the balls are. And depending on that, I might use it for my top secret brain, come on brain, my top secret stitchy group thing. So I'm not going to write it in yet. I'll just leave it looking at me. We'll see what our other options are first, and if I get. Number 5 is right, number 5 is Jingle, the Mill Hill kit that I love so much. Okay, well, we just keep moving it along and get it finished, and then we won't start the other ones for a while. Oh, what are those 2 doing? Ah, okay, I wondered about this. Right, this is number 5, the 5th ball out is Prairie Schooler. And for that I actually have to start a project for my Prairie Schooler, which means I'm going to have to go and buy the rest of the DMC. What's he doing in the tree? Silly boy. Okay, 6th ball out, Garden Club series. Cool. I think we might be able to get part 4 finished if I pull my finger out. That can actually go back in. Right, the last ball out, and then a decision making thing is, okay, Hawk Run Hollow. We haven't done Hawk Run Hollow for a while. Okay, so I'll just leave those there for a moment. What I am actually going to do, given that we are now October and it's a couple of months, I am going to do an ornament. You're not going to see it until later in the year. So I will use this slot. What is he doing? I will use this slot to work on my Stitchy Group ornament rather than one for me, just until I know I've got it finished. So you won't see that, I'm afraid. Okay, so that is our fortnight. I don't think there are any repeats from last fortnight. I think I've got a cat to rescue out of a tree. What is he doing? I wanted to do that, but I think I have to rescue a cat. What is he doing? He being Simba, the cat that lives over the back, that was good mates with my now deceased cat. What is he doing? Alright, I'm going to be very quick. I'm going to show you some Disney stuff, and then I'm going to rescue a cat. So if you're not interested in Disney stuff, feel free to move along, and I will catch you next week with some progress. So the first thing I have to show you, Teresa, one of my subscribers, felt that I should have shown Olaf last week, so I will show. What is he doing? He's going higher and higher. I will show you Olaf. Now, what I will say, I've watched some of the Frozen 2 merchandise videos from Disney, and there is some Olafs in there, but I actually think my Olaf is better than those Olafs. So this is my Olaf. What I like about him compared to the ones I've seen is his mouth is actually shut. He's got his teeth. You don't know how well you're going to see it there. He's got his little teeth, and he's got a line for his mouth, but in the ones I've seen, his mouth is open, and I don't think he looks so good. And the other thing I really don't know if you're going to be able to see, those sort of funny patches, you can kind of make that one out there, those are all little pale blue snowflakes that glitter. He's just lovely. I love Olaf. And because it was buy one get one free, I got Sven. Hello. Oh, never seen that cat before. Oh, Simba, you are a silly boy. My new project bag is actually a school book bag, but it's frozen, and it was much easier than me having to make one. So Sarah Casey Unwin lives in that now. And my last, I don't know how well you're going to see this. So I'm making an advent calendar, a pin advent calendar, and I will actually show you. It's a pretty one. I have got the start of the boxes. So that is box 1 of 12 made. I've got another 12 to make. I then learned about the Disney Storybook Collection Advent Calendar, so I had to have that. And I've now got 2 chocolates, so I'm going to end up with 4 Advent Calendars. This is the Disney Advent Calendar book. You aren't even going to be able to see the whole thing. It's massive. So, I don't know how well we're going to be able to do this. So you can see, and they're all a decent size. Think of a passport. They're about the size of a passport. So I have no idea what the 24 books are, and I don't know in what order I'm going to get them. But we will all find out on the 1st of December. So my plan is to do a very quick video every morning, opening the advents, the pins, the books, the chocolates if you want to see them. Anyway, I'm going to go and rescue a cat now. I will check this back after I've rescued the cat, and I will catch you next week with some progress updates. Have a good week everyone, stitch everything you want to stitch, and I will catch you next week. Bye for now.